Yeah, yes, we are going to talk about joins, right? Okay, before going to talk about that one, we have discussed insert and update, right? Okay, so the mainly we are going to use insert if we want to exit, if we want to insert new values, into a table. Okay, then update if the row is already exist, if the row is already exist or present. Okay, that case we are going to use update. Okay, the best example for insert, suppose you don't have Aadhaar card, so you are going to take Aadhaar card for the first time. So that time what they will do, so they will take all the details, okay, all the details from you, and they are going to insert into a database. Okay, this is for new Aadhaar card. Then you want to change your mobile number. Okay, change mobile number or date of birth. Okay, in that case we are going to use update. Okay, this is the major difference for insert and update. Insert for mainly new rows, update for if the rows are already exist in the database, we are going to use update. Then delete also same. If the row is exist, then only we can delete. Correct, the row is exist, then only we can delete. Okay, what is select in that case? Okay, select is like to fetch data from database, to fetch the values or to retrieve the values. Fetch or retrieve, to get, all are same only. Okay, so far we have discussed about these commands. Okay, so here we are going to talk about joins. So join is nothing but in a normal English word. So join is nothing but combining. Join means combine or concatenate. It can be anything like, okay, join main meaning is, so it's like a combine, so normal word. Okay, so in a SQL, so what is joins? So joins is nothing but to fetch the values from or combine the values, to fetch the values from two or more tables. Okay, this is a simple definition. Okay, joins is nothing but to fetch the values from two or more tables. If you want to retrieve the values, okay, in which case we are going to use, suppose employee is the table. Okay, in employee, so there is an employee ID, there is an employee name, and suppose salary is there. Okay, this is the employee table. Okay. There is another table, employee details. So here employee ID is there. There is a address and department. Then Hyderabad. Okay. So I'm going to insert one more row over here. Okay. So there is one table called employee. So there is another table, employee details. So in employee table contains employee ID, name and salary. Employee details contains employee ID, address and department. Okay. Okay. So I know the employee ID. Okay. I know the employee ID. So I want to fetch the address details of employee ID 101. Okay. In this case, we are going to use joins. Yeah, 1 minute, guys. Yeah. Here we have an employee table and employee details table. An employee table contains employee ID, name, salary. Yeah, please listen carefully. Employee details contains employee ID, sorry, address and department. So here my requirement is I want to fetch address. Okay. I want to fetch salary and address for employee ID equal to 101. Okay. We know already how to fetch the value from single table. Okay. Here salary is present in a employee table, address is present in employee details table. Okay. Later we are going to write this query. Just understand the concept. Okay. In this case, we are going to use joins. What is joins? To fetch the values, to fetch or combine the values from two or more tables. Okay. I know employee ID. So based on this employee ID, I can fetch the values from first table and second table. So here we can call it as, this one is the parent table. This one we can call it as child table. Yeah, here we are going to map employee ID 1012, employee details 1010. Okay, I'll tell you so how to map and all. In this case, we are going to use joins concept. So in this joins, we have a 4 types of joins is available. Okay, are you clear about joins now? In which scenario we are going to use join? Anyone have any questions or doubts?
Clear, sir. No doubts.
Yeah. Okay, fine. See, ఇక్కడ మెయిన్ గా జాయిన్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ ఉంది, సో ఇట్స్ ఎ పేరెంట్ టేబుల్. There is another table, it's a child table, it's like employee details. So you know only employee ID. Okay, based on this employee ID, I want to fetch salary from parent table and address from second table. Okay, this case we are going to use join. ఇక్కడ జాయిన్ చేయాలన్నా, I mean, if you want to perform any joins, they at least there is one number should match, like either employee ID or name or salary. Okay, first we need to see what is the column name over here. So employee ID is a common from both the tables. So మనకి ఇక్కడ ఏది కామన్ ఉంది, ఓకే, from both the tables. So common ఏది ఉందనేసి, సో దానిపైన అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. So based on that you can fetch it. Okay, we'll write later on the query. Okay, first you can understand what is joins. Okay, so join is nothing but, again I'm going to tell you, join is nothing but to fetch or retrieve the values from 2 or more tables based on a key. So here, what is the key here? So the key is employee ID. Okay, and here mainly we have a 4 types of joins is available. So first one is inner join, left outer join, third one is right outer join, fourth one is full outer join. But in most of the cases we are going to use inner join is 90% and 10% left outer join. Okay, or right outer join. So we don't use full outer join at all, but these are the types of joins. Mostly we are going to use inner join and left outer join. Okay, we'll talk about joins over here. First understand the theory concept, then we can write easily the query. Okay, just try to understand the concepts. Okay, this is the employee table. This is the employee details table. So here what it will do, so if it is an inner join, it will fetch all the rows it is present in both the tables. Okay, I'll show you one by. Okay, fine. So here it is. First one EMP details. This is for inner join. So inner join is nothing but, so the name itself it is there. Okay, internally it is present in both the tables. Okay, inner join like the rows should present in both the tables. The rows should present in both. The rows should present in both the tables. Okay. This is called inner join. Okay, then I'll talk about left outer join. Left outer join. Okay, so left outer join in the sense, first it will display all the rows from, it will fetch all the rows from left side table. If any key is matching, then it will fetch from right side, otherwise it will display as a null. All the rows from left side table. If any value matches, it will fetch, otherwise display as null. Display as see, these two are important. So first one, so the if you see the diagram, so that you can easily understand. So whatever the rows, it is matching in both the tables. So this is called inner join. Okay, whatever the rows it is. Okay, whatever the rows it is matching in both the tables, it will fetch it. So that is called inner join. So if you come to left outer join, first it will display all the left side values. Okay, all the left side values. Then whatever it is matching in a right side, see in this spot, it is present in both, right? Okay, so this spot, these values it will fetch it. If it won't match, then it will display as a null. Okay, so that is the reason. Okay. So now you can tell me by seeing these diagrams. By seeing these diagrams. So what are the values it will come for inner join? Okay, so inner join is nothing but
Employee ID, sir.
yeah, employee ID only. So what are the values it is matching in both the tables? Can someone tell me?
101, 102, 107.
Correct. 101, 102, 107. So because only these three rows only present in these two tables. These two tables. Okay, 103 is not present. Okay, Then left outer join. Okay, come to left outer join.
Employee ID, employee name, salary.
Yeah, employee ID, name, salary is there. But if you talk about only employee IDs, so first it will display all the values from left side table. What is left side table here? So here left side table is employee table, like parent table. Okay. So 101, 102, all the rows, 103 and 104. Sorry, 107. Okay. I will write it like this. One. For example, if you use inner join, inner join is nothing but it will fetch all the rows which is present in both the tables. Okay, first we will talk about only employee ID from first table and employee ID from second table. Okay, 101 is matching. So here also 101 is matching. Okay, then 102 is matching. Here 102 is also matching. Then 103 is matching in both the tables. No, it will check for another row 107. Okay. Fetch only employee ID from both the tables. This is a query, suppose. So I'm not fetching all the rows. We will see so how to fetch all the rows. Okay, this is the theory. Suppose if you perform inner join, so this is the output. You will get it. Suppose if you use left outer join for employee ID, okay, employee ID and employee ID. Okay, what is the theory here? It will fetch all the rows from left side table. Okay, first of all, you can write what are the rows it is available in left side table employee IDs, like 101, 102, 103, 107. Okay, just write it over here. 101, 102, 103, 107. Okay, it fetch all the rows from left side table. Okay, good. Then what is the second step? If any values matches, it will fetch from right side. Okay, how many values are matching in the right side? 3 values are matching: 101, 102, 107. Okay, write it here. 101, 102, 107. 2 steps are clear. So first step, what is the first step? It will fetch all the rows from left side. If any matches, then take it from right side. If there is no match, this is a very, very important. If there is no match, it will display as a null. So you should get display as a null. See, if it is inner join, it will fetch only matched rows from both the tables. It will fetch matched rows from both the tables. If it is a left outer join, first it will display all the values from left side table like this diagram. Okay, left side table. If anything is matching, then it will take it from right side. If nothing is matching, then displays a null. Okay, this is about left outer join. Okay, good. The same way, it's an opposite to, okay, what is right outer join? Right outer join is opposite to left outer join. That's it. This won't work. Okay, this is about right outer join. We'll talk about right outer join. Right outer join. Okay. So what it will do? It is opposite to left outer join. So in left outer join, what we are doing? We are taking all the values from left side, and if any matching, we'll take it from right side. If it is not matching, then we are going to display a null. So here also same. First, display all the rows from right side table. Then look for left side. If any matches, take it. Otherwise, display as a null. So this is about right outer join. See, by seeing the diagrams itself, we will get to know. If it is an inner join, if all the values it is matching from both the tables, then it will take it. If it is a left outer join, if the values is matching from left side, if the values are matching from left side, it is going to take it. If the values are not matching from right side, it is going to display as null. What is right outer join? Right outer join is nothing but it will display all the values from right side. If any value is not matching from right side, it will display as a null. Okay. Just see an example for this one, right outer join. Right outer join for employee. Okay. Go to this table and see how many values are there. Here, 3 values are there. First, take all the employee IDs from 3 values. Sorry, 3 rows. 101, 102, 107. Okay, display everything from right side table. Okay, this is the right side table. Then look for any matching. Is there any matching? 101 is matching, 102 is matching, 107 is matching. Okay, what I will do, instead of 107, I can keep it as 109. Hyderabad 80. Okay. So it will take all the values from right side table 101, 102, 107, 109. Okay, then look for matching. Is there any values matching here? Yes. 101 is matching, 102 is matching, 107 is matching. Okay. 101 is matching. 102 is matching. 107 is matching. What about 109? See, 109 is not present in a first table, left side table. So it will display as a null for this one. Display as a null. Okay. This is the theory. Okay. No need to know about full outer join. Yeah, full outer join is nothing but combination of left outer and right outer. Okay. But you have to know these three. Okay, these three are very, very important. So what is inner join and left outer join and right outer join? So again, I am going to tell you one more time. If it is an inner join, if it is an inner join, it will take all the values from both the tables. Like whenever it is matching, suppose 101 is there, here also there, 102 here also there, 103 it's not present in a second table, so it won't consider. 107 it is present in both the tables. Okay, no need to look for 109. Okay, 109 here it is present, but here it is not present. Okay, so if you take inner join, how many rows will come? 3 rows will come, because only 3 rows are matching in both the tables. Then left outer join. So what is the formula? It's like syntax, whatever it is for your understanding. Okay, based on your understanding. First, it will display all the values from left side. So how many are there in left side? 4 values: 101, 102, 103, 107. Yeah, write it in a somewhere. 101, 102, 103, 107. Okay, good. Then what is the second step? Just to go and look for a child table, I mean right side table. Is there any row is matching? See, 101 is present in both the tables. Okay, then take it. 102, 102 also is present. 103, 103 is not present in a right side. Then go and keep it as a null. This is very, very important. If the row is matching, then it will take it. If the row is not matching, then it will take it as a null. Okay. After 103, what is there? 107. Okay. It will take as a 107. And it will look for another table. Here 107 is present. Then it will stop it. It won't bother about whether 109, 1010, is there any more rows is available in a right side. Left side means it will only take care about left side values. I mean, whatever it is matching. It won't bother about right side, how many are present or not. Okay. First, it will display as the left side all the values, and it will go to right side and it will take it as whatever it is matching. If it is not matching, then it will display as a null. Okay. Then right outer. It's like vice versa of left outer. What it will do? It will display all the values from right side. Okay. 101, 102, 107, 109. First, it will display all the values. See here 101, 102, 107, 109. Then it will go to first table and it will look. 101 is present. Okay. Take it. 102. Yeah, it's present. Take it. 107. Yeah, it's present. Take it. 109. It's not present. Go on, update as a null. Okay. This is the theory. Okay. We'll see the practical in tomorrow's class. Or else if you want to continue, then I will continue. So that is depends on your wish. So any doubts here?
No, sir, we'll continue tomorrow. No.
No doubts, Anna.
Okay.